Hello everyone, Alex the RC Freak here again, coming at you with a front bumper install. So here's the front bumper. I'll unbox it for you from Integi, so you know. This is what it's going to look like. This is for my Traxxas TRX4. This is the front bumper right here, pretty nicely done. Has spots, see those 4 holes there? Spots for the winch, everything. So pretty nice. I think it'll look really good on the truck when you hold it up there. It's gonna look pretty good. It's gonna match pretty well. It's gonna protect their body a lot more. So I'll set that to the side for at the moment. And also please note, it does have holes for lights. Those are lights. It comes with lights. Here's the hardware and everything it comes with. Screws. It comes with some lights there with some nice covers. So it'll match the black plastic around the headlights there. I think it'll look pretty good. So here's the picture of the stock bumper right here. So now on this bumper, there's a couple screws that are underneath the thing here. And since I reversed the mount, see those screws right there? Phone's not wanting to focus. Here, let me flip this thing over here. Okay. There's the screws right there. So basically what you do to install this bumper, it's for the SCX10, so I may have to do some slight modifications, something to get it to work. So you just loosen these little bolts here. Okay, take them out. A little bit tight in there. Take them out. See the 2 screws here, and this is what they look like. Kind of have that little collar on them. They're threaded on the end. Take out the bumper. Flip the truck over, obviously. Grab the bumper, pull it out. See if I can do this. I'll reset this up here. Sorry about that. Okay, so what you do, just pull out the bumper. It's a little tight, so it's the bumper. It's hollow. And you could put weights in here. I was thinking about doing that, filling this with weight, or melting some lead and filling this with lead in here in these areas. But I'm not going to worry about that. Aluminum is a little bit heavy, just a tiny bit, not much. Slide that in. Fits in the holes actually perfectly. Stick it on like that, kind of grab your body. Now, that's the bumper fully on the rig. And you get a lot more ground clearance. Like, see, this almost lines up at the bottom of the body, which I like. So, you can have the bumper on there, and it looks cool. And this can all be taken off. All this right here can be taken off, and you could just have this lower bumper piece if you want, which I think looks cool, my opinion. If you want to take it off, you know, right now it matches this the body contours, I think, of the body pretty well, and it protects the hood too, so which is cool. A lot of them I feel don't do that. So let's take this body off again, kind of make sure it's on the right hole there. So it looks like it's the first hole up. So basically we're just going to flip this over. These 2 little holes right there, see them? Just grab these little screws, stick them in there, start kind of threading them by hand. That one's tight. And this is a 564 or 2mm Allen screw right here that you'll need to do this install. So those are tight. Just get them snug. You don't have to crank them down. It's just front bumper. It's nice and tight. It's not wobbling around. Even though the original holes are square. See how these ones are square? They're kind of a square. This one has a round. On this bumper it has a round. And the bolts, if you need to loosen these rods, the bolts are right there. So, just so you know. I'm not sure if I want to do the lights. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if I totally even want to do that. But I'll show you the lights nonetheless here. So, this is all the hardware you get right here. You get little clips, little miscellaneous screws, you know, a little pin thing, 2 of them actually, for the bumper to put it on. But here are the lights. Set this aside. Here are the lights right here. So they're pretty realistic looking, I think. You know, clear plastic lenses. They look pretty nice. You know, here's what they'll look like on the truck if you wanted to stick them on. You know, if somebody really wanted to. They kind of fall off without the screws through them, but there's a kind of a, I guess, a little visual of what they'll look like. So, if you want to have them on there. I don't know if I like them on there like that, but I don't know. We'll see. Here is the wiring. System here. So it comes with one lead that goes into your receiver or a battery of some sort to power it. They're all soldered together, which I think is really cool. You get one plug and you get 4 LEDs. That's pretty cool. I don't know how bright they are. They don't look like they're going to be super bright. But you get a spot in the bumper right there to put them in. And then you also get these 2 spots right here for those headlights. You know, so in my opinion, I like black plastic, look better. The newer versions of these bumpers have chrome, which they're not bad either. I don't know if chrome would look good. It wouldn't really match anything in my opinion. So, you know, these lights, you just plug them in to the back. You just screw them under the back right here. Push them in. They fit in there nice and snug. You know, stick them in the back like that. Whatever ones you want, you know, to go in the back. And then these other lights, you take the lights for the bumper. You take these little things right here. They have the little, see if I can get that in there for you. You take these, they have a little screw hole thing on the back side there. And they give you the screws, so don't worry about that. That's no big deal at all. But this goes in the wire itself like so, against the bumper. So basically what you do is you stick this through the wire like that, right? See how it's through the wire right there? Yeah. You take it through there, right up against there. So this will hold, and you screw this into the bumper like that. So that way you got the lights. And that will work, which is fine, you know, if you want to do that. It's a pretty long wire. You probably will need an extension for the, you know, lights if you want to run them. And maybe it's kind of good to have lights on your rig if you're running it or whatever, you know, at night or whatever you may want to do. I don't really run mine too much at night, so I don't know if I'm going to put them on. But that's basically a rough install of how you do the lights. They're pretty simple to install. They're not, I don't think it'd be too hard to do. Like, let's see if it's actually even long enough to reach, really. So basically what I would do is I would stick this right through the chassis like here, like so. And the receiver box is pretty filled up. I mean, they got a lot of, so it looks like it would be long enough from what I can see so far. I'll get you a better angle, so hold on now. Looks like it would be just long enough. If you have an servo extension, like maybe even a 3-inch or like a 4-inch servo extension, it would probably be beneficial to use it. Just letting anyone know if they're thinking about actually using these lights, because I have one and I actually might end up using it if I do decide to do these lights. So the lights go in the bumper like so, stick them in there like that, and you stick these lights like that, kind of use the screw, and you can angle these lights too. There's a little tab on these lights right here, this little tab, see this little tab? You can cut that off with an X-Acto knife, that little tab, that little point, and you can angle these lights any way you want. You can have them to where you can have them at an angle, like, you know, point to the outside edge if you want, you know, or if you want them straight, whatever you want to do, you know. You can have them straight, or you can have them pointed at an angle, so that way you can see your area more. Now let me kind of show you what it looks like. See, these push in the back, and you just kind of go around the back there, and I went through the side of the servo right there. See, right through where the, let's get a front view of this. See right there, I just kind of went through the side. That little air hole pocket right there fits right through there. And there's a little clip right here. This little clip right here where my Allen is, where I'm shaking it. That little clip. Let me move this out of your way here. So you can see it there. Right there, these are two little pins right there and there. And then you just follow the wire. And I just got pulled up a little, you know. But yeah, you can bring it through and plug it into your receiver. And you got lights anytime your truck is on. So, but I don't know if I'm going to do it. So we'll just set these off to the side. Take this out. They really pull out nice, so it's not like you have to jam them in there. See how easy I pulled that out? Now, let me put the body on and show you guys the finished product of what it looks like with the body fully assembled on here. There we go. There we go. Now this is what it looks like with the body on. Sorry, it's kind of a long video. Now I might raise the front body post up just a little bit, which would actually work better, so when the tire articulates, it doesn't hit the, you know, front of it a little bit. But yeah, I think that looks pretty good, in my opinion. I mean, I'm going to raise up the body a little bit for sure, which is easy. It's 2 screws. Same style as this front bumper. They look just like this. They're the little ones with the pin and the threads. See right there? My camera would focus. Right there? Yeah, those ones. So, but yeah, that's what it looks like. I may take this off. All this stuff up on top here, I may just take it all off and put it in like the spare parts for this truck, because I have a couple spare parts for this. So, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, I know the bumper looks a little crooked right now because the truck's sitting all, you know, weird. There we go. You know, 10-weight shock oil. It's pretty soft suspension. But yeah, that's what it looks like. So, I think it looks pretty good. There's a side view of it. The gaps. So you get a little bit of gap there. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool setup. I really like it a lot. You know. Here's the rest of the truck. It kind of has little scratches on it here and there, you know, like some scratches right there and from use, and scratches here and scratches all over the front edge of this hood. So how this, for me, raises up a little bit would probably help so I don't mess up my hood too much. Like, as you can see, right here in this fender right there is scratched up, and right there is scratched up pretty bad. So, yeah, but it's a rock crawler, so I'm not complaining or anyway. But yeah, this is one to show you guys kind of what's going on. And I like how this one goes the full length of the body, pretty much, and maybe a little bit over, and it looks good. I like it. I think it looks pretty slick. All right, thank you for watching. As always, Alex Star Sea Freak out. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.